I had chosen the human right number 16, the right to marriage. The right consists of 3 parts. The first part is that men and women of full age without limitation due to race, nationality, or religion have the right to marry and to find a family. They are entitled to equal right as to marriage during marriage and its dissolution. The second part, marriage shall be entered only with the free and full consent of the intended spouses. The third part, the family is the natural and fundamental group unit of society and is entitled to protection by the society and the state. This human right is important because everyone, no matter sexual orientation, race, political view, deserves to have a chance to be married and start a family of marriageable age. In the ad, we see 4 heterosexual couples talking about how they first met and how their partners proposed to them. You may think why I chose to say heterosexual couples instead of just couples. I chose to say heterosexual couples because the producer in the ad has a very traditional view of marriage and family. Personally, I disagree with the producer's traditional view of marriage because not only did they not include same-sex marriage, they did not include couples with different ethnicity nor single parents. I will give them credit for having a black couple in the ad. In the ad, the producer tried to speak to us through pathos and a bit of ethos. The way they used pathos was through how the different families were smiling, showing their children, and ring. The light was yellow and bright, which made the surroundings seem safer. The sun was also shining in every picture. The music, together with the actors smiling, contributed to create a safe and happy atmosphere. In the cutting, there was their faces and the close shots of the actors' hands. This is how ethos contributed. This human right is being violated in many countries around the globe. In many countries, it is illegal to marry someone of the same sex. And in many poor countries, there are girls under 18 being forced into marriage. In many cases, the girls are being threatened by their family if they refuse. Across Burkina Faso, there are thousands of girls being forced into marriage. 1 out of 3 girls in Burkina Faso are being forced into marriage before they turn 18. Some of the girls are being married off as early as 11 years old. Maria, which is a fake name, was married to a 7-year-old man against her will when she was 13. She was told by her family if she refused to get married, her family would disown her and kill her. Maria escaped and walked 170 kilometers over 3 days to seek refuge at a shelter for young girls. Amnesty International is trying to help the girls in Burkina Faso by having people around the globe writing to the Justice and Human Rights Minister. It is also known as Right for Rights. I learned about how in many countries people in the LGBTQ+ community are not able to start a family nor to get married, and many children are being forced into marriage. It really surprised me that forced marriage still happens way too often, especially in poor countries, and that LGBTQ+ people still cannot be married even in well-educated countries like Korea and Japan, where gay marriage still is illegal. It's really important to remember that marriage does not only have to be between a man and a woman, it can also be between a man and a woman and a woman, or a trans man and an ace woman, and the list goes on. In short, everyone in the LGBTQ+ community have the right to marriage. Though marriage between a man and a woman should be legal and are legal, it should not be legal to marry a minor, even in poor countries.